Hello there, Internet. MegaMogwai here, and I got another lore video for you guys today, and we got the appropriate background for today's deck again. Even though you won't believe me that I actually opened the client and Thresh popped up as I'm about to play Thresh NASUS, it actually did happen. Maybe the Azir one, I tampered with that a little bit, but this time, it's real. It's the truth. And it's very, very important for me, for you, to believe that. I don't know why. But having that said, enjoy the background and hopefully you guys enjoy today's deck. Today's deck is spicy. Not really, it's a meta deck, but it has one card that's pretty spicy, and that is your boy, the Sanctum Conservator. I wanted to play Thresh NASUS for a while. The thing is, I uploaded NASUS with Kindred in a deck that's very similar to this one very early on with the release of the expansion. So I wanted to take my time and explore other strategies before I went back to NASUS, because the reality about NASUS is that he's one of the least flexible champions introduced with this expansion. Like, NASUS just goes in this deck, and that's basically it. Like, I don't really think, I can't come up with any other deck that would run NASUS, even though I haven't really like brainstormed about it. But it's not a champion that I'm particularly, you know, from a deck building perspective, I don't think he offers that many different possibilities, really. He's just the atrocity champion, and that's completely fine. You know, he has one niche, and he's very good at that, because people really underestimated this champion early on when it was announced, because of the fact that unlike the They Who Endure, he has Fearsome, right, instead of Overwhelm. So he could be potentially chump blocked easier, but man, he just keeps growing and growing. When he attacks and you block him, he gets bigger, and it's just almost impossible to take him down via damage. You kind of like just have to hard remove him, right, with something like a Vengeance or a Falling Comet. Otherwise, he just sticks there, and because we have him in Shurima, we get to run Rite of Negation, which can counter those sort of removal plays. By getting a Spell Shield on him as we level up, we can also protect against Hush, Frostbites, etc. as we go for a late game atrocity for the win. But like I said, this is not just about NASUS and atrocity, even though that is our main win condition with this deck. Instead of running a triple of atrocity, which is what I would do in a deck like this, I decided to go with an alternate win condition, like I mentioned prior, the Sanctum Conservator, which is, man, this card earned the thumbnail today. I am so hyped about today's video because it is, I did not expect this card to do anything. I was really skeptical, and it just put in the work. I don't want to spoil, but here's what I'm talking about. It's glorious. So the Sanctum Conservator is an 8-mana fearsome unit that nobody plays. He has a play effect of if you've slain 13 or more units this game, you kill an enemy, you kill all enemy followers, then summon a copy of me. So if he sticks around after the skill resolves, you get an extra copy of an 8/5 with fearsome, and you Raijeki the shit out of your opponent. Well, not really Raijeki, because you don't kill champions. I have to admit that when I initially put this card in the deck, I read the ability too quickly, and I assumed that he would take down champions as well. So yeah, that was a bit of an unpleasant surprise, but it was still worth it. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna stop teasing. God damn it, shut up, big up. Anyways, we got the rest of the deck, which is pretty standard in that sense. Something that also you don't see too often is a one-off of Absorb Soul. I actually like this over the likes of the Rite of Calling, even though fishing for a champion can be very important. This is fast speed, so this is like the same. This is like a 1-minute Glimpse Beyond in a way. And in this metagame, there's still a lot of aggro running around. So I actually like this card a lot, because sometimes this deck needs a little bit of extra time to get that atrocity win going. So the Absorb Soul can just heal us for what is essentially 1/5 of our total health, and also slay one of our units, which synergizes with the majority of our deck, buffs up our NASUS, amongst other things, can also potentially level up Thresh. I love Thresh with NASUS. Even when I made NASUS with Kindred early on, I did say that I believed Thresh would ultimately be the better version, but I wanted to try the new champions, right? Though Thresh is just, I'm so happy because this is actually one of my favorite champions, and he's been forgotten for such a long time. Like, the only relevant deck he was in was with Gangplank and Bilgewater, and that was never really a top tier deck. It kind of fell from grace, right? So I've not played Thresh in forever, and I just forgot how fun he is, man. And in this build, he's so easy to enable. We have a bunch of I would say sacrifice fodder is how to label it. Cards with last breath like Curse Keeper, Fading Icon, Spawning the Prey. as we have the likes of Ravenous Butcher and Blighted Caretaker to capitalize on these fodder cards so that we can get some very strong tempo swings. We also have Dune Keeper, which spawns a Sand Soldier, which can give us a body to utilize Ravenous Butcher on, or potentially Blighted Caretaker as well. Blighted Caretaker is just absolutely amazing in this deck because not only is it great with Cursed Keeper on curve or Fading Eye, kind of like both of my 2-drops set up the Blighted Caretaker, which is a massive deal. On top of that, if I have the attack token, for example, on turn 2, meaning I attack on turn 4, I can play Dune Keeper and then play Blighted Caretaker onto the Sand Soldier and just spread out, baby, and go in. As we have so many different ways to enable Black Spear that a 3-mana deal 4 damage allows us to have tremendous reactivity. You know, I like saying tremendous a lot, I know. And we have Bakai Reaper here, Bacalao, to get bigger and bigger as we slay all these units. We have a one-off of Rampaging Bakai because I'm in general a big fan of this card, and I think it puts in the work as a one-off. It can be pretty key in certain scenarios. I don't know, I like it. As we have Spirit Leech alongside Glimpse Beyond for card draw, so we don't run out of gas so easily. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the deck list right there. Super fun to play. I don't care if it's a meta deck. You know, if a meta deck is fun, that's just fantastic. People like to complain a lot. Not everybody, right? But a vocal minority likes to complain about any deck that's popular. And I really don't share that sentiment. It depends on what the deck is. And I gotta say, this metagame is just amazing. It's very diverse. And even though Lee Sin is at the top, I don't really have any issue with that right now. He doesn't feel particularly oppressive or anything. And I'm just having a blast playing the game. I run into all sorts of different decks all the time. I never seem to run into the same list back to back, and I just have all these different possibilities, you know. And the fact that this is one of the best decks in the meta is actually a really positive thing for me because this is a very rewarding and honestly healthy and unique playstyle. Well, not super unique, but you know what I'm saying. It's really cool. It's a really cool list, and I think you guys will enjoy it. And that's where I'm gonna stop talking because at this point I'm just rambling. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and hit the bell button thing for, you know, more notifications on my videos in case you're interested in that. And hopefully you enjoy the games. Have a soul day. Love ya. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, round 1. Man, I'm just excited to play some Thresh NASUS. When I showcase NASUS with Kindred at the beginning, are my headphones properly placed? Left, right? Yeah, okay. Leo. Let me actually mulligan first. Okay. Gotta keep those 2. Double Curse Keeper, okay. I'd love to see some Ravenous Butchers. Well, let's see if we can showcase the Sanctum. The Emperor commands, the land obeys. I love that fearsome spooky bacalao. So, as I was saying, I'm excited to play this deck. I really like the fact that I'm very much enjoying a lot of the meta decks nowadays. Like, this is considered to be a meta deck, and I think it's really cool, you know? I don't know, there's a lot of top tier lists that I don't really have any particular issues with. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna make him carry over all that mana because I don't have any plays, and now I'm gonna set up the Spirit Leech.
The best lives are beautiful. Surprised to see me.
I think I can take this hit, yes. I could play Thresh. I might play Thresh. Because even if he does have, like, even if he has something to strike me with LeBlanc, Thresh still survives. Oh no, okay, now he doesn't. Now he doesn't. Oh, rip.
Are you certain?
You're gonna take 8 damage? Because I don't care if you... Yeah, that'll kill you. Exactly.
Dissident.
Yeah.
A bit rough around the edges, aren't we?
I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
You fulfilled a life undone.
I'll cut them apart. Face me. What a treat. Smoke and mirrors.
I am everyone! I could go for the Glimpse Beyond, but he could have a Whirling Death, so I don't want to play into that. Yeah, he's already leveled up there. Okay, so next turn we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 10 mana in total, 7 mana. Allows us to do a lot of things actually. I do still like Thresh, because I have this and that. Okay. Let's pass here. Atrocity. I'm gonna attack with this.
Are you certain?
I like that Absorb Soul as well.
Out here, you're moving or you're dead.
Let's survive one more turn, so I need to play you into you. I think going Thresh may be better, because I still have all the blockers. Double spell shield is annoying because this Sanctum Conservator will never be enabled. Okay. Just need to survive this turn. As long as I survive this turn, I'm good.
Sand and trouble far as the eye can see.
Okay. For 1 mana, what can he do?
The spirits will not tolerate your trespass.
They can take it up with my blade.
Nobody escapes. You try my patience.
No, we can do this better.
See what we see.
Now we're gonna do something really cool.
The desert by my side.
We should spend them together. I have to open attack.
Trespass.
They can take it up with my blade.
Useless pawn.
My desert, my rules.
on a dull blade.
I'm close from lethal here. As long as I atrocity and yeah. So what do I do here? Do I spirit leech? Because if I do this to strike that, then
Consider the consequences of your actions.
I know. That's what I'm doing, NASUS. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go for the siphoning strike.
Sweet tones of misery.
We have atrocity now with that backup and with right of negation backup. I mean,
Chase what you want
Yeah, I was just
without
kidding.
mercy.
he can't counter this. It's over. Got him. Nope. No. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nice. Thresh was super key there. Super. Why does Thresh not have a voice line at the end? They still haven't fixed that. That sucks. Yeah, because Thresh has not had a voice line for a while. That was great. That was great. Like the fact that Thresh, when it's like, I really like the fact that Thresh is back in a competitive deck. You know, that's why I can't really sympathize too much with people who are always complaining about the meta decks, because sometimes the meta decks are just really dope, man. Like, I'm sorry, Lucian Azir, yeah, you could consider it. I don't think it's that busted. I think it's an illusion. I think it's a really strong deck, but it's not as broken as people think it is. And Thresh NASUS is an awesome list, dude. It's just really dope, and it's definitely the better way to play NASUS. Like, Thresh is just amazing in this archetype, and it's just really fun to play as well. You can also tweak it and personalize it your own way. Like, I like the Absorb Soul a lot, because I feel like health gain can go a long way. I could even run 2 of these in a pinch, but I don't know what I would take out for it. So, I want to see if Sanctum does anything. Like, I want this card to actually work. But yeah, I just really like this fucking list. It's really dope. Round 2. All right. This brings me back. It's Targon. That's all you need to know. It's Targon with Single Combats and Concerted Strikes. We got Curse Keeper and Blighted Caretaker when we have the attack token on turn 1. That is great. I also kind of want to keep the Right of Negation. I want to have it because I think in this game it can definitely... Yeah, it can definitely go a long way. I'm going to mulligan these 2 though, actually, because I want to see if I can find some early plays. Ah, nice.
Forgetting is death to an immortal.
No turn 1 Zoe. Unless he plays her now, I don't know.
Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the rules.
What's the point of that? There's no 0 mana card that can allow me to deal with that. Like, if I would have passed, he would have lost momentum. All right.
We weren't expecting callers. There you are.
The nuts. This is what I like to call the nuts.
Grow up so fast.
Okay. Still got a lot of damage in there. Maybe this requirement is a bit heavy.
Her light is our sword, her warmth our arm.
Or what? Armor. All right.
Channel our power!
No, 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 no.
I'm gonna try. You could have single combat, right? But I'm gonna try to prevent. I'm making it so that if you don't have a single combat in those 5 cards in your hand. Oh. Okay. Alright. It's fine. You got that really quick.
I call this constellation the jump rope.
Okay.
See what we see.
We were forged in
Dragon fire.
Everyone's a garden.
Man, this deck, Blighted Caretaker is so amazing in this list. Because there are decks in which she just does not put in the work. You need a proper early game curve, right? But in a deck like this, she's so much momentum. Now, I have this Black Spear, so what I want to do... I want to make it hard for her to... I mean, I have to be very mindful. I mean, I definitely have to block here. I think I want to do this. Yeah.
Always forward.
Because I can always kill off Zoe with the Black Spear if he doesn't block. There's a lot of damage incoming. Because if I don't drag these two, he can trade the 3-2 into my 4-3. Alright, he's growing. He's growing. He's growing. Like, maybe this is the game. I'm actually pretty excited. I'm definitely gonna kill Zoe.
We wear red.
2-1 of the full. Let's get rid of her. Yeah. I've been feeling dizzy too, Zoe, these past few days. I get it. And now she didn't get the boost from this, you know? Like, she played it after, so... It's fantastic. Ooh, that's nice. Let's see what he got here.
You're so much tinier than my space doggy.
I do want to do this.
My saplings.
Okay. This turn we have a total of 7 mana, 8 mana. I want to have right. Do I want to have Rite of Negation? I don't think I need to have Rite of Negation for anything.
What is darkness to the unseen?
I don't think I need Rite of Negation next turn. I could be wrong, but I don't think I do. I also don't have the box, though. That's a bit of a problem. What am I dragging? One of the 3-2s. Because the reason why I'm dragging Dragon Guard Lieutenant instead of the Fangs is because if he has buffs, he would rather buff something to kill Thresh, right? So if I drag the Fangs, he's buffing the unit that has lifesteal, so he's getting more health back. So if he wants to kill Thresh, he has to buff a unit that will not give him health back, or he won't gain more lifesteal. So that's why I'm prioritizing him over this. I'm getting the worst out of the two. I'm not dragging Zoe because I don't feel like she will be a threat. Especially because I think I'm actually going to be able to pull off this Conservator. Maybe I'm being optimistic, but I think I can pull it off here. I'm pretty fucking close. I'm 4 away. I mean, right now it's lethal. Star shaping? Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
Look lively. Dragons are here.
All right. I think I honestly just want to play... I want to work for this, Yeah. Yeah, this is glorious. This is amazing.
Ship time.
I think this hit. I can take it. We're gonna use Prey to get the Ravenous Butcher in, and that will enable the Sanctum Conservator, and thus we will enable the thumbnail! I repeat, we will enable the thumbnail! Ah, fucking love that shit. Come on. Mandatory BM.
For ages we have waited.
Come on. How can he stop this? Dude, if this goes... Oh, it's only followers. Oh, I thought it was Zoe as well. Oh, okay. It's only followers. Ah, it's still really sick. Could be champions too, though. It could easily be champions too. No. No. Come on, I gotta see the animation though. Ah, you party pooper. Well, that counts. That counts. I got the green light, baby. Sanctum thumbnail. Fuck yeah. It's funny that the priorities of a YouTuber. All right, round 3. Okay, so I guess it's Target Day. I guess it's Target Day, and nobody told me about it. I don't mind Thresh, but I think it may be a little bit early for him. I wanna try to do my best to get an early curve. Yeah, we just... I've never drawn like so many copies of an 8-drop before. Like we've drawn him like very early on, all 3 games. Well, I'm not like super sad about it though, to be fair. Oof. We could go for a heavy attack here, but we could also like, nah, we can focus afterwards. I really believe in this attack. Should we proceed to push for damage, or should we try to beef? No, I'm gonna do this. I want that 3 damage.
Strength and grace, beauty in the play. Hardly fair.
What is darkness to the unseen?
We're running a little bit out of gas here. Sorry, we're not running out of gas per se. We're just like struggling to find.
The cycle is done.
Naturally not gonna use this train to a 2/2 when I can get much more value out of it. I'm happy I drew that because I need fodder. Black Spear can also be really neat. Gotta respect Zoe. Gotta respect her authority. I don't mind like him attacking me like this. I'm gonna play you.
You call this a fight? Aha!
I'm not particularly worried about her now, am I? I mean, next turn I may want to play you. As long as we prevent that win condition.
Betrayal bears fruit. Hope revived it.
We're gonna play NASUS.
Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the rules.
This is my opponent? Disgrace.
7 out of 13.
Over there.
Right now, Concerted Strike doesn't stop this.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
Consider the consequences of your actions. What delightful agony we shall inflict.
Concerted Strike. If he does have Concerted Strike, because now it's enabled. There's only one reason he would do that.
Tell me something cool.
But if he wants to target, like, he has to target NASUS, which promotes. Oh, never mind. Oh, he's just enabling as a blocker. Okay. I could play all these, but I'd rather have my options open.
We weren't expecting callers. The desert by my side. Break their spirits and their swords.
I haven't been able to answer Zoe.
Run them through. Hardly fair.
This song is over when I say.
So we work for the Thresh level up, and we still have Rite of Negation now because Thresh costs 6 mana instead of NASUS costing 6. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see a Concerted Strike. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. We're gonna kill an ally, and thus enable the Sanctum. Oh, yes, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, round 2!
For ages we have waited.
Come on, baby. Woo! Yes! Yes! Yeah, boy!
What once was two now is one.
All right. Woohoo!
You're more than counsel.
With you to enforce the cycle, sister.
All right.
The wheel never stops turning.
Atrocity would be nice now. Oh, that's sweet, sweet effect there. This like NASUS like level up NASUS passive is actually low key really it's ridiculous. We have the box here as well, so if they try to like swarm us, we'll just bop everything. Oh my god, this two games in a row in the video. Is it my birthday?
Once I'm freed, that's the second thing I'll do. You
And we're gonna, you know, kill him. Oh my god!
we grow wiser with each victory.
Word. Word, my boy! God, that was so hot. That was so perfect. Like, now I can say that I earned the thumbnail with this guy. Dude, I love this as a one-off. I don't know about you, but for Targan, games that drag out, this is the ultimate, like, fuck your board presence. Screw everything you've done up to this point. Just gonna wipe it all out. It's the Raijeki of Runeterra. I love it. Morsel in that, man. Let's go for another one. Come on. I wonder how we'll fare against that. We have to be worried. We have to be careful with the Reckoning. And calling strike onto Thresh can be very, very scary as well. Let's actually do a full mulligan, except for the Bakai Reaper. Like I said, I want to have the earliest curve I can.
All is darkness to the unseen. For the humorous.
Winter take you!
Pride felled us forever. Destined to die.
For the steal? Alright.
The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
I hate having to put my face on.
I'm actually gonna target the Archer because he doesn't want to block with LeBlanc, right? So now we put him in a bit of a predicament. It's like, you want to take all this damage? Always Bakai last. No, he doesn't. And that means a huge hit. Greed. Humanity's biggest weakness.
Smoke and mirrors.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. But we don't want our Thresh to be eating those, right? So we gotta be more, like, I don't even know, I mean, does he have another, he could have a Reckoning. Like, right now he could have a Reckoning.
Useless pawn.
We have to respect the Reckoning.
The War Mother will unite us all.
I am gonna play Thresh now, though.
We fight for one Freljord.
No threat of that. So what I'm gonna do is continue to draw.
Today we fight as one.
I'm gonna go for this. Alright.
Only the finest serve.
Okay, he has a Frostbite. Alright. That's completely fine. That's great. That's great because that's 2 mana that less that he has this turn.
I need just a moment.
Alright.
There you are.
For glory, you're mine.
Avarosans, stand together.
That's why we did that. I played the Blighted Caretaker to enable the Black Spear. If he has like another Troll Chant, then we can double Black Spear. Yeah. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, the eternity we shall spend together. No more calling strike vulnerability. Vulnerability. English. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Line up.
Alright, they're coming. We just need...
Enter an age of men and gods.
I know a challenge when I see one.
The trap is set. Remember me, little one. Please.
What good comes of mortal greed? Punishment, if I serve as an example.
Knocked and ready.
Avarosa, guide me. I will unite the Freljord.
They forgot.
Ah. Does he have us? I think he does, right? We block here, we block here. And yeah, he definitely has us. Definitely.
Closes in.
Good game. Good game. Good match. We were close, man. We were really close. I just needed to trigger a couple of these more. Good match. Good match, though. I think I played that well for the most part, but we just... Maybe we took too much damage. Maybe I should have blocked a bit more.
Was meant to fall.
Perhaps I should have used my Thresh to block, but then again, I used the next turn to attack, and the fact that I kept the health allowed me to summon NASUS, so it didn't really... It's not like I got punished for that play. Like, the result would have been the same regarding that. But I'd have to look back. There's probably something that I could have done differently, because if I could have like just saved up like one hit, five health, I would have been fine. And you gotta keep that in mind when you face Ashe as well. So I will admit, I think I misplayed a bit, maybe. Like I got a little bit too complacent. I took too much damage. But it was a good game anyways, and man, we're so close. We keep drawing Sanctum every game. Like, we're so close to triggering him again. He would have won the game too. I just wish I saw a Reckoning, but he could have had it and still, you know, like non-gone for it, respecting the right of negation, which would have been a good decision on his part. All right, one final one. Let's send it on a good note. Okay. Scouts. Scouts can be a little bit spooky because they can definitely follow our pace, and they can be very scary early on. So we want to be able to match that. We see the Blighted Caretaker here. We have no like sack outlet, no last breath unit. But we do find Thresh. Thresh can one-shot Misfortune, which is nice. Oh, perfect. Perfecto!
Forgetting is death to an immortal.
I'm gonna take the hit. I could have blocked to prevent damage, but I'd rather do this. Alright. These two combined can allow me to attack on turn 4 and potentially clear stuff like this. Let's go with this. Not bad. That's a good hit. Misfortune.
Looking for trouble? It found you. Love ya.
A duty fulfilled, a life undone.
I want to keep the Dune Keeper.
The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
Maybe I could have dropped it, but
Everyone's a garden.
you could have another Misfortune in hand, leading him to a Make It Rain that could hit me really well. Like, it depends.
All hands on deck!
Alright.
Come this way.
I didn't do nothing. My kind of party.
Trying to deal as much damage as I can, and also... I love that Black Spear that can stop this level up.
My shield is yours.
What delightful agony we shall inflict.
Just gonna level up with this. Not much I can do about it. May as well take as little damage as I can. Right, big hit incoming.
Fresh out of mercy.
All eyes on me.
It's gonna allow me to survive.
The desert by my side.
Stuff. I could work for a level up here. Like if I'm patient, I just play. I can block. I take 3 damage, but
The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
Time to get rich.
I'll be damned.
yes. The eternity will stand together. My turn. My turn, Lerbag.
I need more runs.
Well, saved by the petty officer. And before he top decks a misfortune, dude. Dude, I'd be pissed if he does. He's to block there, he blocks there, we wipe out his board. Please just don't top deck! He already has a spell shield, that's kinda weird. I really like his level up animation has grown on me significantly over time. But before anything else, do not Yu-Gi-Oh your ass out of this, Lurback. I swear to God. Ah, nice top deck. Woo! That's a good one.